Welcome to Codify. Here's the list of top 10 games of all time. Game on. Number 10. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is an action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It was released worldwide on May 27, 2014 for Microsoft Windows, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox. It was nominated by NAVD Award for Control Design 3D and NAVD Award Supporting Performance in a Drama. The game has shipped over 10 million copies. Its sequel, Watch Dogs 2, was released in November 2016. A third game, Watch Dogs Legion, is slated for March 6, 2020. Number 9. Halo 2. Halo 2 is a 2004 first-person shooter video game developed by Bungie. Released for the Xbox video game console on November 9, 2004, the game is the second installment in the Halo franchise and the sequel to 2001's critically acclaimed Halo: Combat Evolved. It was awarded by VGX Award for Most Anticipated Game 2004 and VGX Award for Best First-Person Action 2004. On release, Halo 2 was the most popular video game on Xbox Live, holding that rank until the release of Gears of War for the Xbox 360 nearly 2 years later. Number 8. Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is a first-person shooter video game developed and published by Valve Corporation. It is the sequel to 1998's Half-Life and was released in November 2004 following a 5-year $40 million development. It was awarded by VGX Award for Best PC Game 2004 and BAFTA Games Award for Best Game 2005. Half-Life 2 earned 39 Game of the Year awards, including Overall Game of the Year at IGN, GameSpot's Award for Best Shooter, GameSpot's Reader's Choice, PC Game of the Year Award. Number 7. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is a post-nuclear apocalyptic action role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. It is the fifth major installment in the Fallout series and was released worldwide on November 10, 2015, for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It was awarded by BAFTA Games for Best Game 2016 and nominated by BAFTA Games for Best Music 2016. The game was a commercial and critical success, generating $750 million within the first 24 hours of its launch. Number 6. Call of Duty: Black Ops. Call of Duty: Black Ops is a first-person shooter video game, developed by Treyarch and published by Activision. It was released worldwide on November 9, 2010 for Microsoft Windows, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Wii, with a separate version for Nintendo DS developed by N-Space. It was awarded by VGX Award for Best Shooter 2010 and VGX Award for Character of the Year 2010. Within 24 hours of going on sale, the game had sold more than 5.6 million copies, 4.2 million in the US and 1.4 million in the UK, breaking the record set by its predecessor Modern Warfare 2 by some 2.3 million copies. Number 5. Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is a first-person shooter video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. The third main installment in the Far Cry series, the game was released for Microsoft Windows, PS3 and Xbox 360 in November 2012. It was awarded by BAFTA Games for Best Action Game 2013. Despite weak pre-order sales, nearly 10 million copies of the game were sold. It was nominated for multiple year-end accolades including Game of the Year and Best Shooter awards by several gaming publications. Ubisoft supported the game with downloadable content and released Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon, the game's standalone expansion in 2013. Number 4. The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim is an action role-playing video game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. It was released worldwide for Microsoft Windows, PS3, and Xbox 360 on November 11, 2011. It was awarded VGX Award for Best Rebounds per Game 2011 and VGX Award for Studio of the Year 2011. The game shipped over 7 million copies to retailers within the first week of its release, and over 30 million copies on all platforms as of November 2016, making it one of the highest-selling video games in history. Number 3. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 is a first-person shooter video game, jointly developed by Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games, with assistance from Raven Software, and published by Activision. The game was released worldwide in November 2011 for Microsoft Windows, the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Wii. It was awarded by VGX Award for Best Shooter Game 2012. Within 24 hours of going on sale, the game sold 6.5 million copies in the United States and United Kingdom and grossed $400 million, making it the biggest entertainment launch of all time. Number 2. Minecraft. Minecraft is a sandbox video game created by Swedish game developer Marcus Persson and released by Mojang in 2011. The game allows players to build with a variety of different blocks in a 3D procedurally generated world, requiring creativity from players. It was awarded by BAFTA Games for Best Family and Social Game 2015 and VGX Award for Best Independent Game 2011. By mid-2018, the game had around 91 million active players monthly. It is also the best-selling video game of all time, selling over 176 million copies across all platforms by May 2019. And of course number 1 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is an action-adventure video game developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games. It was released in September 2013 for PS3 and Xbox 360, in November 2014 for PS4 and Xbox One, and in April 2015 for Microsoft Windows. It was awarded by VGX Award for Game of the Year 2013 and VGX Award for Best Soundtrack 2013. Extensively marketed and widely anticipated, the game broke industry sales records and became the fastest-selling entertainment product in history, earning $800 million in its first day and $1 billion in its first 3 days. How can we forget this? Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Welcome to San Andreas, I'm CJ from Grove Street. Land of the heinous, gangbangers in cold heat. In Los Santos, neighbors get no sleep. Beefing with anybody, competing, even police. 4 deep in the green rag with gold feet. Blast with the flag on the strap, that's OG. Stay in shape, hit the gym, lift the weights. Get super cut, big and buff, nice and straight. You got stats, respect, weapon, skill. Stamina, muscle, fat, and sex appeal. You get clothes from Binkos and Prolapse. Suburban zip, victim and desatch. Watch your back when in rival hoods. They'll test just to guess if your survival's good. Ducking shells at the clucking bell. Jump out busting, gunning till they tuck their tail. It seemed like I'm on impossible missions. Twisted predicaments, hostile positions. Tenpenny and Pulaski harass me. Cop cars been on our ass the last past week. cause the Dre is full of gangsters, homeboy. Hands is the language for the bangers, homeboy. And it's dangerous, homeboy. Get your brains blue for how you do your fingers, homeboy. Heat cock, we poppin' hot ones. Dump them out, bend the block. Shake before the cops come. Listen for sirens, they don't got none. Back another lap, catch a straggler with the shotgun. Hitting them up with that Grove Street lock and a dirty slingshot. No Levi.
Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Thank you for watching. And judge me in the comment box.